I did want to go outside first. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised. I have some questions for you. Let's do that.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool. And what are you doing here? Good to meet you. Just a god. Jeez.
I am working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
She gestures over her shoulder.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But...
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Okay. We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where? Let's find out what's around us. What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What is in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What kind of a fish market is this?
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts.
What is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
In the west is the miracle.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I am disoriented. I don't know where I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The corpse, where is it exactly?
It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence.
Where am I gonna want to go after that? I think east. No, south. South.
No problem.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove.
Her gloves, You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Thick latex gardening gloves in classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire. Take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. Pigs go home. The street's name is illegible. Place is kinda big. Okay.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Jeez. Let's try empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
He takes a step back, inspecting the other names on the list. I'll go through that later. I don't think there's anything. Rue de Saint Ghislaine, 8B. Is that the road? There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Alright, there's one place I want to go. Here first, let's see what he says. The door is vaulted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 p.m. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Sounds good, sounds good.
Yes?
Tell me about the case. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. I want to talk about you. You seem to be following me. What the hell? Okay. Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mysterious case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case? Say the first one.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
Oh, I can't escape this now. I know literally nothing about it, only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Brief? Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
There's an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was? Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on. And the RCM is? Of course. Yes, I understand everything now. Let me make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer. I would say free, but let's see. Hold on, and the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Okay, let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the
That's
killer.
right.
Oh, ask him to tell you about the case. Can we go over the preliminary info again? No. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay. I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved, you know, something supernatural. White male in his 40s? What more do you need? How do we know he's white male? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but it could be sexy. What the...
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers' union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Okay, so am I right to say dock workers versus dock workers versus what was it called? Wild Pines? Okay.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the Union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
So RCM is like legitimate police. Free factions. Can we go over... No. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. You know what? I'm in on retrograde amnesia. Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me... Okay, let it go.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, I have all I need for now.
Good.
I don't want to act a fool just yet.
An old call box with a matrix.
Yeah. Did he? He's throwing stuff at it? Wow.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard.
But isn't he wearing the same kind of boots? Cash money. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. What's this? Fort cabinet. What? What is this? Lonesome long way home. What is that? Temporary research bonus. 1+1 encyclopedia. Factual memory returns. Research time 6 hours 5 minutes. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor tract, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine imminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there and your footprints in the mud. Internalize. What? What is this? Oh, it's giving me points. So this is kind of like my gear for my mind. Interesting. Journal. Oh, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Inspect victim's body. Filed Monday, 8. So this is my notes. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the Warlin in rags. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Report your badge missing. This is my quests. This is my quest. Okay, this is my quest. Makes sense. Pissing bucket. Telling me I can't run there? Let's try that again. Long, okay. Feel like he was gonna go through here. No. So I need to test this. So when I click this, That's some serious auto walking. Oh. Really? Don't make yourself too comfortable. So I would get through there this way. I feel like this music is quite loud. What? This is getting deep. How do I... Alright. Inland Empire. Hopefully the game teaches me. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Okay, I didn't see what he said.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word, police business. A moment of your time, please. First one.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does this mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Stop getting high at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it. I say the second one.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
He looks so messed up.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Look, I have questions for you. Let's do 3.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Okay. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Oh. About the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
The ladder is yours. What's in the greenhouse over there? That letter, yours?
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic tree house.
An evil squeak comes from behind the fence.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kipda's gardener used to work there.
Hold on. The gardener used to work there? What do you mean by Kipt? Okay, hold on. Used.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Wait, what did you mean by Kip?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
You mean the young woman whirling in rags? That gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods, as if agreeing with himself. I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
The body? What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Whisper. Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Okay, about the dead body.
Yeah. Kuno didn't smoke him if that's what you mean.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
I gotta ask, who's Kuno? I'm ready to fight this kid. I don't care how old he is.
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Kuno sounds like something you'd call a rabid dog. So you refer to yourself in third person. You won't know what that means. Kuno? Is that some kind of gang name? Sounds like something you call a rabid dog.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent, like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Fuck it out. Shit.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Wow.
Pigs in here in Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. What is this sick charade? Who put you up to this? Are you high right now? Shut him down. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. Back off. Oh man. So this is a punch probably. Nah. Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
Rolling super hard. He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Alright. Who put you... Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. Back off.
Look,
Kuno whispers as you retreat, vanishingly silent.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that, I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that fort. How do you know? You can't see inside my head. Whisper. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking.
His voice is so silent, it seems the words are echoing in your head, not coming from his lips.
I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
He raises his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he's succeeded.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
Wow, so I failed.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
The lieutenant almost rolls his eyes.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The pip-hole-headed critter doesn't let him finish. Whatever, I had some questions about the crime scene.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
He taps at his temporal lobe.
Click, 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 click!
Goes the little peeper wearing an arsehole behind the fence. I want to discuss the body with you again. I have more questions. Okay, I'm off to leave.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright. Drag this kid over the fence.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
She hisses. Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I just want to ask you some
I'm
questions.
going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are those strange words you use, girl? Hey, kid. Child, converse with me. You there, behind the fence. If I talk more, maybe she runs away. If I walk away, maybe she stays. Walk away. And then
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Alright, no. Wait. Can I get over here? No. Alright,
I'll
let's do
die
it.
before I squeal, pig.
What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
She puts her finger to her temple.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She has almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
You, there, behind the
You
fence.
don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
The hat drops even lower.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Where was that? Oh, it's this. Am I getting anything? Okay.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Alright, so we have to throw up here.
As you breathe in,
Oh.
the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Step. No, I think I can get both of these. Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
So, dock workers definitely. Dock workers' tools. Inspect the boots, inspect the belt, inspect the tattoos, look him in the eye, squint and take a step back. So how do we get him down? I guess I get to do all of these.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
I don't really get what this is. My Inland Empire 7. So do I roll and then +7? Don't know. What kind of boots are these?
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Gear, he's wearing real gear. Okay then. What kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
He turns the boot slightly. Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals? The material looks out of place here. Pull the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Grab the boot under your
The
arm.
stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Oh god.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Let go of the boot.
What's wrong with you, asshole? Why's he letting go, Kuno?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Is there a setting for that? No. Okay.
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
Don't ask me questions. Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
He nods towards Kuno.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Why does my mortal coil need protecting? Am I talking to myself? Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor.
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
I'll just say this for fun.
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Then where are these clothes? Have you seen any around? What if they told him to strip before they hung him, to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Nah. Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
He points to the boots.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic. with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Jeez. That's a lot, I take it?
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Okay, back off and look at the corpse. So, wait, test time. Knock on the
A
boot.
small bell-like sound. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your
Sounds
elbow
fragile.
It's anything but.
faint, like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
I should get a drink.
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse. We are on the rope part.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus, when the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Okay, let's say that. Like in a circus for transporting black-spotted giraffes?
No, more like in harbor. Like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Right. So, we're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. How did they even get him up there? So, let's see the first one.
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
He politely raises an eyebrow.
No, you feel like it was something else. But what?
Yeah, I agree. We don't know. The tattoos is... He's part of something, so I don't know.
Yes, it often is. This bell worries me.
They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems
It's
strong.
not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands.
He rises to inspect the noose.
This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
We're assuming... How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle, tying the belt to the branch above.
I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
Back off and look at the
The
corpse.
cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp, An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak. Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be marked by bullet holes. It will be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern?
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
We're missing something
I
here.
agree.
A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down a zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that? Let the lieutenant work. What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
What?
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
I'm with you.
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
He slides the camera closed and tucks it away on his belt. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later, without the corpse smell.
Sure, just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
The Interact tab in my inventory. It's not letting me open the inventory yet. Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
What? All right, let's do this. Challenge in 12. Tell me who you are. Who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
So I rolled a 5 and a 6, I think it said. Right, 11, 7. Okay, so it is plus that. So I roll the 2 dice of 6. I get it now. I get it now. Where have you gone? I can see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening? I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
So, I wonder if I'm talking to myself here. First, do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that, anyway? So, you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
No.
Captain Coppadromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
Okay, you are now. But who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
Yo, this game is crazy.
He loves those.
Okay, so I'm just learning about myself when I do this. Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Nah, this game is different. Okay. What the hell is my name, Rooney? Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Where have you gone? No. I'll ask everything, but just in case I don't get to you. Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you, slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
I don't want to say it. Is my name... Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a Rooney.
No, you don't. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Okay. Alright, enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Oh, why wasn't that written down? You can come back and look into his face anytime you want. Ask me a little questions. Freshen your memory. Create associations. Remind yourself of your mortality. Copo Lopo. I have something I need to know, Corpse Man.
Of course.
Oh,
You have questions, don't you? Come back later, Corpo.
So
Amuse yourself with my frank manners
how do we get him
and
down?
my...
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
We've been Farad. Do you have a plan for getting him down? Step back and have another look
The
first.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo
Leave.
belt.
I don't want to get him down. Got fucked real bad. Let's see if this kid has anything new to say.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I have more questions about the crime scene.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno?
Nope.
The fuck do you... Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I want
The
to discuss
fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck-gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
He drills his temples with his fingers in some strange aggressive gesture.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
Wait. What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
Performs a kick off on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah? That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Who do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Where is this? Where's the rest of the armor? The hanged man's armor seems to be missing. Find out what happened to it. The kid throwing rocks at the corpse seems to be a good place to start. Go to the harbor gates. Ask the Jolly Mesk about the armor.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
Is this? We've done everything. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost,
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
And this person isn't gonna have anything else for us. What's this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Challenging 12. Does it mean I need to roll a 12? Okay. Yeah, that's not happening. What? Wait. You may retry it. Okay, what is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Okay, so we might as well try it. I don't know if anything bad will happen.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite.
Oh my god.
That's why they're too orderly.
Okay. Perception. So, I would go here and I would look for perception. I see. Motorix +2 to everything here, basically. +5, and then I've got signature skill bonus from items. Okay. I get it. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they are too orderly. Pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
I think I'm gonna go talk to the guy first and then come back here. Save.